Hello everybody, what's going on, and welcome to the Shad archive video for all of my Let's Watches for Code Geass, and that includes Code Geass Season 1, Season 2, and all 5 of the Akito The Exiled movies. If you would like to watch those Let's Watches in their entirety, go in the description and you will find a Google Doc link, which will take you to a Google Doc filled to the brim with all of the links to all of these series. You can also, theoretically, assuming the comment doesn't get screwed up, go in the comments and there will be a comment with all of the links there as well. Once again, assuming nothing goes wrong. I'll probably have to make multiple comments because I think there's a space limit, but whatever. Feel free to do that. I did not include any redirects in this session of episodes because I went back and I watched all of my Code Geass redirects and I didn't really talk about the show at all in the redirects, so I figured it wasn't really worth putting them up for you to just go and hear me talk about, hey guys, what's going on, it's me, and then just not talk about anything. So I didn't even bother. I also didn't do it for Akito either. I didn't really talk about my feelings on the show, so didn't really have a need to put up the redirect. Weird, but there it is. Also, on topic of Akito, I do plan on doing a kind of archive compilation of all of my movie Let's Watches, and on that note, Akito will probably be in there as well, because it technically is a movie Let's Watch, a movie night, as I like to call them. It does technically count as a movie, I guess, so I'll probably include those in there as well, just something to keep an eye out for, in case you ever see Akito appear in some other archive and you're like, hey, what's up with that? There's a reason. It's, you know, it's a movie, so it deserves to be there, I guess. But I figured it also had to be in here because it's, you know, important to my series and stuff, and especially since I'm going to be watching the new movie at some point. I swear to God, I'm trying to get through the recap movies. I've just been very busy. But I will be watching that soon. Also, apparently there's some new series coming out for Code Geass. At the time of recording this, that was announced today, so, you know, that's happening too, which is pretty exciting. I don't really know what it is. I assume it's a spin-off, but I don't know. But with all the Code Geass excitement buzzing and me leading up to my very excited Let's Watch of Lelouch of the Resurrection, I figured this was the perfect time to jump in and put up the archive for Code Geass. More coming up in the future. I don't know exactly when, but keep an eye out. They're coming, I swear. Anyways, I think that's all I really have to say here. Thank you all for watching, and I don't really have to include a warning for this one. I included one for Attack on Titan for how old that series was, and while Code Geass, especially my Let's Watch here, it's definitely older, and I don't think the quality's as good as it probably should be. And I do believe I have the horrible ghosting problem still, but it's not so bad that I think it's just so gutturally horrible that you can't watch it. I actually have rewatched this series in chunks through my Let's Watches as I've watched the recap movies, and I've been like, oh yeah, that scene happened this way in the original series, and through me watching it so much, or rewatching it, I guess, through my episodes, I've actually been able to be like, hey, this isn't that bad. Still, the quality's not great, but it's not as bad as it was with Attack on Titan, and not as bad as it is with Death Note, which is also pretty bad quality, and I'll put that up at some point as well. But with all that said, thank you for watching. Feel free to watch the episodes. They're pretty darn fun. Code Geass for the longest time was my #1 series ever. I was like, hey, this is the bee's knees. This is the best show I've ever watched on channel and off channel. The only thing to ever topple that was Hunter x Hunter, and even then it still sways based on which show I've watched most recently. If I watch a Code Geass opening, I'm like, well, never mind, Code Geass is the #1. But then I watch a Hunter x Hunter scene and I go, well, well, maybe it's Hunter x Hunter. So it kind of sways a bunch still. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Go watch the episodes. They're pretty darn fun. And thank you. Thank you for watching. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.